Good evening, everybody. It's Randy Hilarski coming at you from El Congrejo in Panama City, Panama. The sun is going down. I'm here at the park with my kiddo, getting him some exercise. You know, you gotta exercise a kid like you exercise a dog. You gotta take him out and run that energy off. Kid took a nap this afternoon for like 4 hours, so the fellow parents out there know what's going on. I gotta run them good. So I'll be here probably for the next hour and a half. Then I'll go back to the house and upload this video for you guys. It has been an exciting last couple days for the Pulsechain HEX, PLSX communities. Pulsechain testnet 2B is up. I've been watching all the videos, seeing what everyone's been saying, and playing with it myself. I have to admit, I was one of the ones that accidentally used the wrong PulseX address and put it into my MetaMask. Hey, we all make mistakes, right? Verify. Only take your addresses from the original source, which would be Richard. Be very careful out there, guys. Yes, it is a test net, so it's not going to hurt anything. And all you're doing is reading what's on Etherscan. So you know, as long as you don't send any transactions around, you're fine. But man, what a when David announced that, I was quite nervous, I have to admit. So one thing I want to talk about is, first off, the HEX price. I was on Aurochs earlier today, and we're still out green on the daily. Looking good. It's exactly where it's supposed to be. I thought that we'd get a little bit more of a pump than this due to 2B being released, but we didn't. Okay, so what? All right. All I care right now is that I don't want to see us take much more of a fall. I know the trader in me wants to see 7-cent hack, something like that, but look, it's probably not going to happen unless this Pulsechain launch takes a long time. And I don't think it is, because, man, this thing looks pretty sharp as it is right now. Yes, there were some issues. Pulsechain did have some issues due to validators. You get crappy validators, you get crappy proof of stake. So that's why you reward good validators, right? So reward the people that are doing a good job. Those, I know David Fetter, and I saw that Hodl Dog's going to have his own validator. So I'll probably send coins to both of those guys. And then there'll be other ones that are behind the scenes, people that won't show their faces. That'll have huge network push behind to be a validator. And I'll probably stake some there for those guys as well. But what I am seeing, oh my God. Sorry for the kids, but I'm at the park. What the hell? So providing liquidity is going to be something I'm doing. I know some folks don't like providing liquidity. It's no problem. It's probably more of a intermediate to expert move in crypto. If you do not know what you're doing, don't do it. Just be careful. The kids are fighting on the castle behind me. They're fighting. So if you don't understand how to use liquidity, or not liquidity, being a liquidity provider, I don't recommend doing it. But the pools, oh my God, I can't wait for the pools. That's going to be a really cool feature. And the farms, I'll be all into the farms. So spread your PulseX out and earn some rewards. Get the incentive token, stake your incentive token. Yeah, it's going to be, oh man, it's like minting new money after minting new money after minting new money after minting new money. This is what crypto's all about. And once again, we saw a couple weeks ago when Hedron came out, we all got airdropped Hedron. Now we're about to get airdropped Kira. There goes another one. More tokens going to be airdropped to HEX stakers who are using Tokenaire. I don't use Tokenaire, so I won't be getting any. But because Trayvon is the guy behind the token, I'll probably go out and buy some on the open network, open market. I mean, so I was talking to my wife the other day, and I said, get ready. Once Pulsechain launches, it is going to be probably the most exciting month of our crypto life. And we've had some exciting months, some really exciting months. But I think it's just going to ignite. So an update about Hedron. So I looked at the charts, and according to Aurochs, we still have a red indicator, but I think we're getting close to finding the price. So I did go in. I bought about a few billion Hedron today, just to add to my Hedron stake or Hedron stack. You can't lose. I mean, if HEX goes to $1, I expect Hedron to go up another 50x. You know, why wouldn't it? So it's a derivative of HEX. It's gonna stay right in there with HEX, I believe. I don't think it's gonna be like self-floating where people are gonna knock it to zero. That makes no sense. So just being a little cautious, make sure I have some Hedron. One thing I was thinking about with Hedron is if you ever are thinking that you're going to take out a loan on Hedron, why not already have Hedron in your wallet that you got for really cheap? Say, for example, I want to mint all my Hedron and 2 years from now on a stake that's going out 15 years. And I do it, and the price of Hedron is 100x by then. And then while during the middle of my stake, it goes up another 20x, and another 30x. Well, if I couldn't afford to make the payments after 90 days, then I would lose those Hedron, right? I would lose those, not the Hedron. I would lose the stake. I don't want to do that. So right now, while Hedron is cheap, make sure you get your bag. If you're ever planning on, my son's watching me. If you're ever planning on taking a loan, just get the Hedron now and use that to pay off your loans. So you're kind of paying yourself. You know how people take loans against their IRA? This is it's just a genius. This gets to genius level after a while. You know, you get your Hedron so cheap right now that in the future you're paying your loans back with money that you used right now, which was at a much lower rate. So it just makes sense. Have a stack of Hedron ready to go. I am. So what's another one? Pull up all your Pulsechain numbers. So I pulled up all my Pulsechain numbers and PulseX, and it's looking good. My numbers weren't exactly right, especially for PulseX, but for Pulsechain, they were right on the dot. Wish I could show you guys my son, but he's not allowed to be on the internet. So my PulseX numbers were off a little bit, but I know this is 2B, and we won't get the final numbers until we get to part 3 or version 3. All right. So, dude, I don't know. I can't wait for this to launch. I don't have anxiety at all. I just have a sense of excitement, and I think everybody who's in our community is going to feel the same way. Start going playing with 2B. Making a video, Boop. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, you have a great night, and enjoy your sunset wherever you are, and I will enjoy mine here in Panama. Stay HEX. Thank you later.